Hey warrior, welcome back. Right now, you're probably lying there, stuck in your thoughts. Your mind feels like a battlefield, loud, messy, and out of control. You're not alone. We've all been there. Distractions scream at you from every corner. Doubt whispers lies. Procrastination drags your feet. Regret shows you everything you didn't do. You keep saying, tomorrow I'll change. Tomorrow I'll start. But here's the truth. Tomorrow is fake. It's not real. It's the biggest lie you tell yourself. Tomorrow is the shadow that keeps you trapped. And deep down, you already know this. You're tired, aren't you? Tired of saying, I'll get better tomorrow. Tired of breaking promises to yourself. Tired of watching each day pass with nothing different. That pain in your chest, that's not weakness. That's your soul screaming for real change. And it's time. Time to stop lying. Time to stop blaming. Time to stop waiting. The world won't hand you discipline. You have to take it. And no, this change won't feel soft. It won't be easy. It will be brutal. It will test everything inside you. It will burn down who you are so you can rise as who you were meant to be. This is where Stoicism enters. Stoicism doesn't pat your back. It slaps the comfort out of your hands. It teaches you to face reality, not with tears, but with strength. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. That means your life isn't controlled by the world. It's controlled by you, your thoughts, your actions. If your mind is weak, your life will break. If you don't take control, life will control you. Discipline starts in your head, and from there it moves into your body, your choices, your future. This video is not for those waiting for motivation. It's for those who are ready to fight against comfort, to fight against laziness, to fight for the life they want. So listen, really listen. Don't skip ahead, because today the old version of you, it dies. And the stronger, focused, unshakable version of you, it's ready to be born, like this video. Drop a comment below. I am no longer a prisoner to my comfort. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe, because we're not done. We're only getting started. This is your battlefield. Let's begin. Number 1, master your first hour. The first hour of your day, that's not a routine. That's a fight. A chance to set the tone for everything that follows. The moment you open your eyes, the world comes for you. Messages, news, noise. You grab your phone, scroll, and just like that, you've already lost. That's not control. That's surrender. The snooze button, that's weakness. That's you begging to stay comfortable. But life doesn't reward comfort. Life rewards warriors. Your first hour must be sacred. Before the world speaks to you, you speak to yourself. Before others demand from you, you take what you need. Focus, purpose, discipline. Discipline doesn't start with tasks. It starts in silence, in breath, in intention. You fight not the outside world, but your inner world. The voice that says, just 5 more minutes. You silence it. The urge to scroll, you resist it. Marcus Aurelius didn't expect peace. He expected chaos and walked into it ready. Not because he hoped for ease, but because he trained his mind. That's what you must do. The first hour is your test. Stretch, breathe, read, write, reflect. Light a candle if you must, but don't light a screen. Own that hour, and the day becomes yours. Lose it, and the day owns you. So ask yourself, are you in control, or are you reacting? Drop a comment below. I command the first hour of my day. Win that hour, and you've already won the war. Number 2, destroy the voice of comfort. There's a voice in you. It's soft but deadly. It says, take it easy today. It says, you've done enough. It says, rest, you deserve it. That voice is not your friend. It's your enemy in disguise. It doesn't speak truth. It speaks fear. Fear of growth. Fear of pain. Fear of greatness. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And that voice, it's your jailer. It chains you to the average, to the easy life, to the life where nothing changes. It feeds on your weakness. It tells you comfort is peace. But comfort is a cage, a soft trap that keeps you stuck. You want real peace? Push through pain. Push through resistance. Push through that voice. Every time it says wait, you shout back now. Every time it whispers stop, you move faster. Picture that voice like smoke, dark, curling, choking your fire. But your actions? They are wind. They clear the smoke. They bring back the flame. Each time you ignore that voice, it dies a little more. Each time you choose the hard path, you take back your power. The comfort voice wants you small, wants you still, wants you asleep. But you're awake now. You've heard the truth. So get up, train harder, focus deeper, work longer. The voice won't leave forever, but every day it gets weaker, until one day it's gone. Remember, the most dangerous enemy is the one in your head, and the most powerful weapon? Action. Drop a comment. I destroy the voice of comfort, because today you take control. Today you rise. Number 3, train when you don't feel like it. Anyone can train when they're motivated. Anyone can show up when it's easy. But the real test? It's what you do when you don't feel like it. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It asks, did you show up? That lazy feeling? That tired voice telling you to skip the gym, to sleep a little more, to take the day off? That voice is lying, because once you skip today, it becomes easier to skip tomorrow. And before you know it, you're back at zero. Again. You want change? Then you have to become the kind of person who trains regardless. Rain or shine, motivated or not, happy or stressed, it doesn't matter. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Your mind will come up with 1,000 excuses, but none of them are real. You're not tired. You're undisciplined. You're not too busy. You're distracted. You're not weak. You're just listening to the wrong voice. So shut that voice down. You don't train for the body alone. You train the mind. You train the soul. You train your future. Each rep, each drop of sweat, each session, it all counts. Even the small wins matter, because they stack up into unbreakable strength. And the days you don't feel like it, those are the days that build legends. So move, lift, run, breathe, conquer. Drop this in the comments. I train even when I don't feel like it, because from now on, your feelings don't decide your future. Your actions do. Number 4, choose pain over regret. Pain is temporary. Regret lasts forever. Read that again. Let it hit. Pain is sharp. It's hard. It burns. But it goes away. It makes you stronger. Regret, it sits in your chest like a stone. It eats your mind every night. And worst of all, you can't reverse it. Every time you skip a workout, you feel regret. Every time you waste a day, you feel regret. Every time you stay silent when you should speak, every time you settle when you should rise, that's regret. And the longer you avoid pain, the heavier regret becomes. But here's the truth. Pain is the price for greatness. You can't cheat it. You can't escape it. You can only choose it. So ask yourself, do you want the pain of growth or the pain of staying the same? Because one way or another, you will feel pain. The only difference is what you get from it. You choose pain at the gym. You get strength. You choose pain and discipline. You get freedom. You choose pain and effort. You get results. But choose comfort, you get nothing but regret. So from now on, run toward the pain. Welcome it. Invite it into your life. Let it shape you, because every bit of pain today saves you from a lifetime of wondering, what if I had just pushed harder? Drop this in the comments. I choose pain over regret. Say it like you mean it, because the future you is watching, and they're counting on you. Number 5, cut out the poison. Look around. What's killing your focus? What's feeding your weakness? The truth is, it's not always the big enemies. It's the small ones. The ones you let stay, endless scrolling, late-night junk food, toxic friends, wasted hours on meaningless things. You think it's harmless? It's not. It's poison. Every small distraction is stealing your greatness. Every bad habit is dragging you backward. You can't grow in a dirty environment. You can't focus when you're surrounded by noise. You can't rise when you keep dragging dead weight. It's time to clean your life. Brutally. That means deleting what drains you. That means saying no to fake friends. That means turning off distractions. That means being ruthless with your time. If something isn't helping you grow, it's hurting you. There is no neutral. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be honest. Ask, is this helping me become who I want to be? If the answer is no, cut it today. You were not born to be average. You were not built for endless entertainment. You were made to build, to conquer, to rise. Drop this in the comments. I cut out what poisons my growth. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more weakness. Your time is now. Number 6, be the hardest worker in the room. You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to be the strongest. You just need to outwork everyone. When others sleep, you work. When they take breaks, you push. When they quit, you rise. Because talent is nothing without grind. Gifts mean nothing without effort. And dreams are just wishes without action. Every day there are people stronger than you, faster, smarter, better. But they will never beat you if you refuse to stop. Greatness is not found in comfort. It's built in the hours no one sees. It's earned in silence, in sweat, in pain. You want respect? Then show up every single day. Give more than what's expected. Take no shortcuts and never complain. Let them doubt you. Let them talk behind your back. Let them laugh. Because while they speak, you work. And one day they'll ask how you did it. And you'll say, I never stopped. Drop this in the comments. I will be the hardest worker in the room. Because hard work beats talent when talent stops working. Number 7, stay hungry, stay humble. You've made progress. You've improved. You've come far. But never get too proud and never stop chasing more. Because the moment you think you've made it, you stop growing. You get soft. You lose your edge. Stay humble. Remember where you started. Remember the pain that made you move. And never forget, there's always more to learn. True strength is quiet. True power doesn't need to show off. Let others talk. Let them flash. You stay focused. You're not here to impress. You're here to evolve. Stay hungry. Don't settle. Don't get comfortable with good enough. There's always another level, another representative, another goal. And if you think you've peaked, you've already lost. Greatness is not a destination, it's a mindset. So drop this in the comments. Stay hungry, stay humble, because every win is just the start of the next climb. Number 8, discipline over motivation. Motivation comes and goes, it's weak, it fades. But discipline stays. Discipline shows up when you're tired, when you're stressed, when you feel like doing nothing. Motivation is loud, it screams, let's go. But it disappears when things get hard. Discipline, it whispers, do it anyway. That's the voice you need to follow. You won't always feel like training. You won't always feel like showing up. That's normal. That's human. But the people who win in life, they don't care how they feel. They care about what they do. So stop waiting for the perfect mood. Stop searching for hype. Start building habits that carry you forward, no matter what. Discipline is a muscle. Train it daily. Protect it like gold. Because when motivation fails, you'll still move. And that's power. Drop this in the comments. Discipline over motivation, because anyone can be motivated, but only the strong stay disciplined.